Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Harmony of Dissonance on the Game Boy Advance on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, after having successfully had at least one major event happen and us taking down the Golem, we are continuing on through the Luminous Cavern. Although, honestly, now that we've taken down the Golem, we kind of want to do some backtracking.
Always explore areas previously accessed with your new abilities.
Yeah, that's what the Fire Holy Water does. It lasts for a really long time, but it doesn't actually do all that much damage, so... And as Pascadet mentions here, it's one of the spells in the game that you can actually cast multiple times before it goes on cooldown. It's honestly... A lot of the spells that have the ability to do that are honestly very useful, but they're not necessarily ones that I like that I end up using all that often.
Slime time. Whoa, coming down like a thwomp.
Yes, that is what they do. More bone pillars.
Like,
Yay,
oh, very funny, guys. You had me facing the wrong direction. Now I can't fire fireballs at him. Are you happy now?
Silver dishes. Yes, there are a bunch of aside from furniture. There's a bunch of other small things that go into the room of decor.
Oh yes, how could I forget? The room of decor needs plates, chairs,
it does, and
table,
a table, and
candlelight.
Yes,
stereo
in fact,
system.
There are at least 3 different candles that you can collect for the room of decor.
A bottle of wine, a Spotify subscription.
I don't think
a 65-inch HDMI television set.
Well, we don't get a TV set, but we do get a really cool painting, and we've already picked up that painting, though. We just haven't placed it yet.
Oh, we meet again.
See, he can sell us a T-shirt now. Waha.
Shin guards. We're gonna get that sweet skateboard video, bro. Get ready to shred.
Alright, so this puzzle requires us to bring a box from the top of the room all the way down to the bottom. It can be, a bit of a hassle to figure out how to do this without double jump, but it's not too difficult.
First you push it to the right, then you push it to the left, then you push it to the right again, and then you push it to the left. All the way down. They really should have had something chasing you here.
No, because the reward that you get for this, I don't think is actually we're not getting the Silk Feather here, so this is totally optional. See, it's just a life
Sonic
up.
the Hedgehog thing. Life max up.
Just because it's good doesn't mean that it's mandatory.
Well, you don't have to get increased life. Matter of fact, you don't even have to, worry about a health meter at all. You can do this game without getting hit.
You could, but that would require me to be significantly better at the game than I am, so I'm not doing that.
Is it even really a game at that point? You can't lose.
I would argue that it is still a game at that point because it is still a test of skill.
With his dying breath, Bone Pillar sent out a fiery lasso at us.
Yeah, but
Smack.
Bone Pillar is not honestly all that big of a threat, so he just has a lot. He just has more HP than I'm comfortable with.
Ow! Damn it!
This is me. This is me settling into my Ario Sorrow ways, where your basic attack is usually more than enough to deal with threats. So I should actually be using my sub weapon spells more often against the Bone Pillar stuff, but I am choosing not to.
I mean, a lot of games, especially good ones, usually the first weapon that you get is valuable throughout the entire game.
That is most certainly the case, although you do want to upgrade. You do want to upgrade the whip.
Yeah, but it's still the whip, just a more powerful whip.
Yeah. Bone thrower.
Smack, smack, smack.
A skeleton ape.
Bone
thrower is honestly one of the more annoying recurring enemies in the game because of how the patterning on the boomerang on their Crossarang actually works.
Crossarang.
Continuing to explore the Luminous Cavern, seeing what kind of bonuses we can get.
Hey, you destroyed the bomb. Nice.
Yeah, but it still exploded on us.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That hurt.
Yes.
Pain.
So what is new in the world of the cloud as we continue to kill this man-eater?
You know, many are the times when you ask me that question and I don't have an answer ready. Just chilling out, Mr. Gerdite. I am just chilling out.
Chilling out is a good thing.
Yeah, what is? Let me throw the question back at you. What's new in the world of Mr. Gerdite while we pick up a book and have a look?
Not all that much is new, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I'm still technically in the process of testing what is going to be the next Rocket Rabbit run, but it's mostly ready.
Yeah. Got a lot cooking up in Rocky Rabbit Kitchens.
No, we're a month away from my birthday as of this recording, but
woo!
Oh, look, a sage statue. That is another piece of the decor room. I want to say that there are a total of 3 different statues. I don't remember what the other 2 are right now. This wall annoys me. We'll be back to it later.
We will always have to return to the annoying wall. So what makes it annoying is we have to first go through the very obvious Donkey Kong reference on the path to glory and solving mysterious walls can't do jack shit about right now because we don't have our abilities.
For the record, we will never directly address that wall, but we will address its sister, although that's technically a spoiler.
You mean that there's a hidden wall?
No, it's not hidden, but alright, Harmony of Dissonance, I was going to say this until it actually becomes plot relevant, but Harmony of Dissonance doesn't actually have hidden walls per se. What it has instead of hidden walls is related set pieces that go together in somewhat interesting ways.
Ooh, heart max up.
I wish Heart Maxim was actually important in this game because you never end up using the normal sub weapons once you get spell books. And it's not that they're bad specifically. I personally think that the fist sub weapon is actually really good. It's just not one that I am comfortable with using against normal enemies. Further down we go. Oh wait! Pick up the high potion. Haha.
I do like this Sonic and Knuckles Lava Reef Zone Act 2 type background we got going on right now.
I wouldn't say Lava Reef because Lava Reef is a much darker shade of blue, but you know it's similar enough. And here we are stuck because we cannot make this jump.
Damn it. Well, maybe it's a drop-off. Oh, you need double jump.
Yes. This is an Castlevania after all. We will eventually get what Alucard would label the Stone of Flight, which grants double jump.
I feel they should have put an item over there. Really have it stick in the memory that not only is there a thing here, but there is a thing beyond the thing.
You know what?
Or would that be
that honestly makes a lot more sense because trying to find this place on a casual run once you actually have double jump, and you are in fact required to find this once you have double jump, it can be extremely annoying. It's one of the problems that a lot of players actually stumble into when they're going through Harmony of Dissonance casually, is that the map layout is honestly extremely linear, but it's also really goddamn open. So it's very difficult. So when you get lost, it's very difficult to figure out how you are lost.
Right, you can't figure out which dead end, because there are, numerous dead ends. Just figuring out which one is which. Though, having played Dark Souls games for a long time and having to figure out, you know, which dead-end corridor is the one that I'm supposed to be concentrating on, you can take your time.
We
try
have been
different
poisoned.
solutions. I kind of wish they had put, like, a... Wow, that's actually a pretty deadly poison
Not
going
really.
on right now.
It,
we have
it lasts
antidote.
for a decent amount of time, certainly, but, you know, it's 2 points
We
of
are
damage,
cured.
what, every 2 seconds or so?
We are cured.
And poison isn't honestly one of the bigger status elements that you end up encountering anyway. The status element that I actually end up getting hit by the most, maybe not in this run, but in general, is actually curse, and that's simply because I'm not playing the game as optimally as I really should.
Give me the antidote.
And it's not called antidote in this game; it's actually called serum. But we got a turquoise and another $100.
Here's $100.
As with the gemstones in Symphony of the Night, their primary purpose is stealth fodder. But unlike Symphony of the Night, they do not actually have they don't actually grant you additional bonuses when paired with elemental spells. I do believe, what was it? I think it was the Garnet that actually increased your. The Garnet's the red one. It would have been the Topaz that would have increased your lightning affinity in Symphony of the Night. But yeah, that system is not here anymore. Killing the bats with the dangly whip thing. Woot.
Back, you monsters! I'm gonna throw my woobly whip at you.
Alright, but yeah, we have successfully
woobly.
cleared out most of the Luminous Cavern, so now we gotta go over to the Skeleton Cave. But first, let us go revisit the room of decor to put on our bonus stuff.
Putting some furniture.
See, our
And
sage
voila,
statue,
now we
our
have a
bed,
table.
our...
We have a bust and a mirror, and here's going to be the toaster and the refrigerator.
yes, as Pascal mentions, I'm pretty sure we missed like two of the decorations.
I find it so Capcom is not quite as adorable as Square Enix, but still Capcom games have this tendency of doing some really like quirky and cute stuff in the midst of the horror and the action and the gore and the more unnerving elements. Then you find something cute that just brings a big old goofy smile to your face. Versus Square Enix games where all you are doing is smile in goofy fashion. In the belly of the whale.
Thankfully, a good portion of the enemies in the Skeleton Cave are in fact normal skeletons, so we can slide our way through them. We can't slide our way through these guys though.
Gonna let it slide. Skeleton spear. Oh, they are getting varied in their equipages.
Behold, a side table, another decoration piece.
Ah, wonderful. Now we have a place to put our coffee. Roll. That's using your head.
Aha. And we can use this in order to get further into the Skeleton Cave. Haha.
Oh, it's a platform. I thought that it was either gonna shatter or it was gonna break down a wall, like
the last time we did that puzzle. So many different skeleton pieces here.
Like really, just not just any ape. You see, after Donkey Kong has finally been tricked into selling his soul to the devil, that he has been consumed to a husk of bones, but still having a knack for throwing barrels.
These guillotines are on. Sorry, these pendulums are rather difficult to avoid on your first trip through. But hey, Maxim.
Juice, there you are. How dare you ask me of Liddy?
Huh? What the
You're
hell are
one
you
of her
talking about?
captors, aren't you? Oh, nothing. Forget it. I know not the scope of your power, Belmont, but I will not let you have
You're
her.
not your normal self.
I got new powers to surpass your strength, but first, the woman. Farewell! May you
Wait,
rot away
Maxim!
within the walls
Was
of the
that truly
castle.
Maxim? Do my eyes and ears deceive me? It was Maxim, but something has very clearly happened to him. You can tell by the glowing red portrait that's behind him now.
Red skeleton.
Yes.
Skeleton rib.
I don't know how we're supposed to kill red skeletons in this game. They are a recurring enemy
you
from
just did.
other Yegavanias, but in this game, I don't think we ever get access to what would be the holy element. So, in the next part, we'll continue on through Skeleton Cave. Be safe, everybody.